Today on NBA 2K25, I am putting prime Michael Jordan in the Curry era. As you can see, we're here in NBA 2K25 with the Chicago Bulls. Instead of Jimmy Butler being at top of the roster at this current moment in time, it is going to be Michael Jordan as the top player on the Chicago Bulls roster. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting to see how things would play out if Jordan was on the Bulls at this time. Of course, he didn't play. Obviously, he was retired by this point when Steph Curry was clearly taking over the NBA. But I thought it'd be pretty interesting to see how things play out. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into today's video and let's get started. First though, let me get you the rotation before we kick into the simulation. And here's the rotation we're rocking with here in year number 1. This is the 2016-17 NBA season. So we have Rajon Rondo, Michael Jordan now, Jimmy Butler still on the Bulls, Taj Gibson, Robin Lopez, Dwayne Wade obviously did start the season out on the Bulls before he got traded to the Cavs later on. We got Bobby Portis Jr. as well, Michael Carter-Williams, and Doug McDermott. Let's see how things play out on 2K25 with Jordan on the Bulls in the Curry era. And yeah, hopefully they win a championship, but we'll find out shortly. And the season, we got Steph Curry as the MVP. What a shocker right here. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists a game for him this season. We got Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. He finally won it. Dwayne Wade, 6th Man of the Year with the Chicago Bulls. So crazy saying that Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year, and Jokic is your most improved player. That's for still great numbers for Jokic in this season. This will be his second season in the NBA. He had a big jump. Already up to 90 second season. I don't know about that. It took him a little bit longer in real life. But you know, it is what it is. It's just a simulation. Curry, Westbrook, Giannis, LeBron, and DeMarcus Cousins on the All-NBA first team. That's crazy. Harden, Jordan, Durant, Davis, and Jokic on the second. We got Kyrie, Chris Paul, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, and Towns on the third. Did Jordan make an all-defensive team? Yes, he did. He made the all-defensive first team this season. And we were, let's see, the second seed out there in Eastern Conference. But let's check out all the player stats here first before we get into the playoffs. Jordan led the way in scoring for us, like I said before, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists a game. He also had 2 steals as well. Jimmy Butler had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. A very good season for him. Wade had 15 points. Robin Lopez had 10 and 7. Shout out Taj Gibson as well. Still playing. I think he's on the Hornets. Don't get me wrong. I still think he's on the Hornets. Regardless of that, we were the second seed out there in Eastern Conference, 59 and 23 on the season. We were 9 games back there behind the Toronto Raptors. Obviously, the Raptors were very, very good at this time. I mean, just look at the Raptors roster once I get open here. Lowry, DeRozan, Terrence Ross, Trevor Booker, Valanciunas, Jared Sullinger. I remember this roster. I don't think they were 68-14 good, but you know, they were still a pretty good team. Regardless of that, we're going to take down Miami in the first round of the playoffs. At this time, it's Dragic, Deion Waiters, I haven't heard that name in a while, Justice Winslow, Chris Bosh, Hassan Whiteside, James Johnson, Josh Richardson. You know, they're solid, but we should beat the squad. Game number 1's going our way. I think we should realistically beat them just in a clean sweep. But actually, no, we lose in game number 3, 109 to 105. James Johnson had 23 for them. Butler had 23, 9, 7 for us. Jordan had 21. We do lose in that one. Hopefully, we win in game 4. Yes, we do. 110 to 98. Bosh 17, 10 for them. Jordan had 30 for us. Shout out Jimmy Butler as well. And we're going to be going on to the next round, taking on, let's see, LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. Yeah, this team was pretty good. Obviously, they made the NBA Finals this year, but you know, they couldn't get the job done against the Warriors. Shockingly, though, the Warriors just got eliminated in the first round out there in the Western Conference. That's actually pretty crazy. They lost to the Rockets. Curry, yeah, Thompson, Durant, McGee, West. I remember that squad. I mean, who didn't remember that squad? You know, but regardless of that, Jordan and the Bulls taking on LeBron and the Cavs in the second round of the playoffs. The Bulls take game 1, 109-139, a huge blowout, but 30 points, 38, 6, 10, and 5 for Jordan. This one, Wade at 22, Robin Lopez 21-8. Take game 1. Game number 2 is also going our way. Jordan 28 in this one, almost triple-double. Also 3 steals and 3 blocks as well. Jimmy Butler also had pretty much triple-double. Kyrie and LeBron and Kevin Love, good games for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but we take game 3 as well. And we're taking game number 4. We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on that Toronto Raptors squad. Hopefully we get the job done against them, and yeah, hopefully we get the job done. Game number 1, though, is going to Toronto, 108 to 100. Lowry 22 for them. Jordan had 43 for us, but it clearly wasn't enough. 19 and 25 from the field. That's crazy. Game number 2 is also going to Toronto, 90 to 87. DeRozan a big game as well for Jared Sullinger, but we're down 2-0 in the series, so that's not good. Game number 3 is also going to Toronto. Please, can we win game number 4? We do win at least one game in the series, but obviously this is not the direction we want the series to go at all, and we end up being eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's not good. Raptors and the Spurs in the NBA Finals, and it's going to be Toronto winning. DeRozan is your Finals MVP. MVP. Obviously, that didn't happen in real life, but it's interesting to see. Regardless of that, I'll see you guys at the end of next season. The goal is to hopefully win championship. I'll do it probably 2 more years. Let's see how things play out. After the second season, Jordan's also win MVP this season. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists a game for him. Also 2 steals, 1 block, and 43% from 3. Crazy season right there. We got Lonzo, Rookie of the Year with the Milwaukee Bucks. Pretty interesting. Eric Bledsoe, 6th man with the Suns. Jordan, Defense Player of the Year. And Georges Niang is actually your most improved player. Jordan, Harden, LeBron, Giannis, and Jokic on the All-NBA first team. Westbrook, Kyrie, Davis, Durant, and Cousins on the second. And we got Curry on the Suns. He's on the Suns in this. That's crazy. Simmons, Butler, Kawhi, and Towns on the All-NBA third team. Why is he on the Suns? That makes no sense. Regardless, we're the second seed again this season. Checking out these season stats for the Chicago Bulls roster. Jordan, like I mentioned before, 31, 7, and 7 for him. We've got Jimmy Butler, 21.6 rebounds, 7 assists. Andre Drummond's now on this team. I have no idea how. I guess they traded Dwayne Wade, I think. But 15 points, 13 rebounds for him this year. We've got Bobby Portis Jr., 9.7 rebounds off the bench. Austin Rivers had 9 points. Rondo had 8 points and 10 assists a game this season. Checking out the player standings, 67 and 15 at the end of the season. Second this season behind the Boston Celtics, who went 69 and 13 on the year. So this is now back-to-back years. We'll be the second seed out there in the Eastern Conference. Checking out this Boston Celtics roster first: Isaiah Thomas, Jaylen Brown, Jay Crowder, Lauri Markkanen, Al Horford, Marcus Smart, Tyson Chandler, Terry Rozier. Obviously, so they didn't get Jason Tatum in this. They got Lauri Markkanen. Pretty interesting. Regardless of that, we're going to take on Indiana in the first round. They have Jeff Teague, Rodney Stuckey, Paul George, Thad Young, Miles Turner, and Glenn Robinson. They got a solid squad, but I think we should definitely beat this Pacers squad, I hope. Game number 1, 118-111, 26 for Jimmy Butler, 25 and 20 for Andre Drummond, and 16, 10, 13 for Jordan. We take game 1 over Indiana. Game 2 is also going our way by a big score right there, over 20. Game number 3 is also going our way, 142-102. Paul George, 26 for them, but Jordan had 35, 4 and 16. Butler, 26, 2 and 11. Rondo had a big game. Things are looking good after the first round, and it's going to be a clean sweep of Indiana. We're going to take down Toronto in the next round. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Terrence Ross, Pascal Siakam, Valanciunas, Lou Williams, Norman Powell, Trevor Booker. They got a good squad. Let's see how this plays out. Game number 1, though, hopefully we beat them because obviously we lost them last year. 116-95, Jordan 39, 8, 10, and 4. That's crazy. So 24 for Jimmy Butler in this one as we take game 1. Game number 2 will be going to Toronto, 111-100. Jordan 27, 12, and 6 in this one. Jimmy Butler had 20, and DeRozan had 30 in this one. Hopefully we can win in game number 3. And no, we do not. I guess we just can't beat this Raptors squad at all. I don't understand. We just can't beat them. 3-1 now. We're down in this series. Can we come back? I hope so. 99-97. Oh, that's such a brutal loss right there. Hopefully we can come back in this series. Let's see what happens here in game number 5 of the series. Can we win? And yes, we do. 108-70. That's crazy. Can we please win in game number 6 of the series? And yes, we do. 110-92. 21 for DeRozan, 32, 7, and 6 for Jordan. Hopefully we can somehow come back, complete the 3-1 comeback against Toronto, and we're going to be unable to do so. The Bulls have been eliminated in the second round of the playoffs. Back-to-back years, we lost to the Toronto Raptors, and the Raptors have also won the championship yet again. Kyle Lowry is your finals MVP. The Raptors did not win 2 times in real life. Obviously, they were good, don't get me wrong, but they weren't this good. So yeah, next season is hopefully going to be the last year of it. Year number 3, let's see how things play out. Hopefully we can get a championship. Year number 3, Jordan is winning another MVP, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7.5 assists a game for him this year, also 2 steals as well. Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year with the Boston Celtics. That's definitely pretty interesting. 14, 6, and 6 for him. Eric Bledsoe, 6th man again. Jordan wins Defense Player of the Year again, and Tyus Jones is your most improved player with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jordan, Harden, Giannis, LeBron, and Jokic on the All-NBA first team. Westbrook, Kyrie, AD, Durant, and Karl-Anthony Towns on the second, and Ben Simmons, Curry, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, and DeMarcus Cousins on the third team. We're finally the first seed though out in the Eastern Conference. At least it took us 3 years, but we got the job done eventually. And of course, Jordan led the way in scoring for us with 30 points right there. Jimmy Butler had 21, 7, and 6. He didn't get traded or anything like this. No trade. He's still on the Bulls. Andre Drummond, 13 points, 12 rebounds a game this year. Bobby Portis Jr. had 13 and 9. Jeremy Lin now as our point guard, 11 points per game and 6 assists as well. Shout out Jared Allen coming off the bench. And now let's see what was her record at the end of the year. 78 and 4. We just broke the all-time record ever. There's no way with this roster. Regardless of that, I mean, 78 and 4, pretty good, but you know, you know, they still got to win the championship. That's what we're here today to see. We're going to be taking on Miami in the first round. Goran Dragic, Josh Richardson, Justice Winslow, Chris Bosh, Sam Whiteside, Michael Beasley. I think we should beat this squad. I'm not really too worried about them. Yes, we do. Clean sweep of Miami in the first round. We're going to be taking on Milwaukee in the second round. Bucks have Lonzo Brogdon, Giannis, Patrick Patterson, Rob Williams, Chris Milton coming off the bench. They should have Giannis playing at the 4, Milton at 3. I don't know what that's about. Patty Mills and Brandon Jennings as well. I do think that we should beat this squad. And yeah, we lose 2 games to them, but we get the job done. We're going to go into the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on LeBron still on the Cavs, Kyrie, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Gorgie Dang, Larry Sanders, Gary Payton. And yeah, this is still a good squad. Let's see how things play out in the Eastern Conference Finals. Game number 1 will be going our way, 121-104. Jordan 29-5-10. This one, Portis had 23-8. Jimmy Butler 22-10, and Andre Drummond just put 12-18. Rondo also had triple-double off the bench, 127-101. Jordan 34-13, 12-7. Crazy stat line. So Jimmy Butler 34, 4-6 as well. LeBron did good, but we're up 2-0 in the series. Game number 3 is also going our way, 121-91. LeBron 31-8-10. Kyrie 29. Love had 18. Things are looking good right now. We're up 3-0. Can we get the job done? We're going to the NBA Finals, taking on the Denver Nuggets this time around. Chris Paul is actually on the squad with Jamal Murray, Danilo Gallinari, Kenneth Faried, Nikola Jokic, Gary Harris, Malik Beasley, Emmanuel Mudiay, Wilson Chandler. This is actually a very, very good squad. I'm kind of worried about this. We might lose, but let's see what happens in the NBA Finals. Game number 1 is going to Denver, 113-84, absolute blowout. Jordan drops 30, but you know, Chris Paul and Jokic had a big game for Denver. Game number 2 is also going to Denver, 101-94. Jordan had 26-7-5, Jimmy Butler 18-7-9. God, we're down 2-0 in the series. Not looking good for us. Let's see what happens in game number 3 of the NBA Finals, and it's also going to be going to Denver, 102-101. Can we win in game number 4? Yes, we do. Only by 2 points, but we get the job done. Imagine we come back down 3-0 in the series. That'd be crazy. We do come back actually 143-77. That's crazy. 46-15-8 for Jordan, 24 for Jimmy, 18 for Andre Drummond. They only scored 7 points in that second quarter. We scored 36. What in the world? Can we win in game number 6? No, we did not. The Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship. Jokic is your finals MVP. So even though we went 78-4 on the season, we unfortunately can't get the job done. So it's crazy saying this, but I guess if you put Michael Jordan in the Curry era, no matter what happens, I guess he wouldn't win. That's kind of crazy statement, but let me know down in the comment section below what you think about that. So if you enjoyed today's video, please share, like, subscribe for future content. Let me know down in the comment section below if you want me to do any other players like Michael Jordan, historical players, and putting them in the Curry era or the modern NBA. Regardless, I'll see you all in the next video and hope you all have a great day.